World War I, fought from 1914 to 1918, was one of the deadliest conflicts in human history. What began as a local crisis in the Balkans grew into a global war that reshaped nations, empires, and technology forever. For decades before 1914, Europe was a powder keg. Industrial power fueled military buildups. Rival empires competed for colonies, and nationalism spread from France and Germany to the Balkans. Two rival alliance systems split the continent: the Triple Entente, France, Russia, and Britain, and the Triple Alliance, Germany, Austria, Hungary, and Italy. One spark was all it would take. On June 28, 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, was assassinated in Sarajevo by a Bosnian Serb nationalist. Austria-Hungary blamed Serbia. Diplomacy failed, and within weeks the great powers mobilized. July 28th, Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia. Russia moved to defend Serbia. Germany declared war on Russia, then France. When German troops invaded neutral Belgium, Britain entered the war. In days, Europe was burning. On the Western Front, Germany's attack through Belgium was stopped at the Marne in 1914. Both sides dug in, creating hundreds of miles of trenches from the North Sea to Switzerland. Here, soldiers endured mud, disease, artillery, and poison gas. Machine guns and barbed wire made a fence nearly impossible. Battles like Verdun and the Somme killed millions for just yards of ground. The war spread far beyond Europe. Fighting raged in the Middle East, Africa, and Asia. Colonial troops served on every front. At sea, German U-boats hunted Allied shipping, while British blockades starved the Central Powers. In 1917, Germany resumed unrestricted submarine warfare, prompting the United States to join the Allies. By 1917, Russia collapsed into revolution and withdrew from the war. But the arrival of fresh American forces in 1918 gave the Allies new strength. Germany launched one last massive offensive and failed. By autumn, the Central Powers began to crumble. An armistice halted the fighting on November 11, 1918, the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. The Treaty of Versailles, signed June 28, 1919, formally ended the war, blaming Germany and imposing heavy reparations. Empires fell: the German, Austro-Hungarian, Ottoman, and Russian alike. In all, about 10 million soldiers and 6 to 10 million civilians died. The world would never be the same.